Question: how often do you think or talk about where your food comes from?
A local organization is trying to get more people talking and thinking about it. It makes the founder, Phyllis, Hasbrouck, this month's Jefferson Award recipient for volunteering and inspiring others to volunteer.
And then the squash have not come out yet, but they're planted here.
Phyllis Hasbrouck loves getting her hands dirty.
And you can eat it.
Her love for gardening started when she was just a young girl.
Collards and kale, of course many kinds of tomatoes and tomatillos and many kinds of peppers, hot and sweet.
That is just a small list of what's growing in the garden of Fitchburg Fields.
So what is this?
Komatsuna. It's an Asian green.
Hasbrouck and a friend started Fitchburg Fields in January 2008. Its mission is to promote organic, sustainable food.
Everybody get by a potato plant.
It's also a center for teaching food preservation and cooking.
So you just take your thumb and go smush, smush, smush. That's all.
Hasbrouck says many kids today, and I would suspect many adults, have what she calls nature deficit disorder.
You're out in nature if you're growing food, and that's just really good for people's mental health. So many people, their whole job is sitting in front of a computer. And to get outside is calming to the nerves. And at the same time, you're nurturing something.
You're going to look on the inside where the stems are together, and you're going to look on the ground.
Growing your own food not only gets you outside.
Once you start growing food, you're going to start eating more fresh, raw vegetables and fruits and less processed food. And I was making soups out of my freezer all winter long. It's very satisfying, and those groceries I didn't have to buy. There we go.
This is the third growing season in their 4,000 square feet of borrowed land.
We're all about teaching people how they can grow their own food, preserve it, and cook it.
Hasbrouck is part of the process every step of the way. She leads the work in the garden.
Do you want to leave these here, or should these be collected up?
You know, they're kind of showing where the beds are.
And is a fundraiser.
What's your favorite vegetable?
My favorite vegetable? Maybe peppers. And there's red peppers especially.
The nonprofit has one half-time staff member. The rest of the work is done by volunteers. About 200 volunteers donated 800 hours last year. Hasbrouck volunteers about 40 hours a week.
You want to learn, or you just want to get your hands in the dirt, come on out.
Who gets to benefit from the fruits of their labor? Last year, Fitchburg Fields donated 3,318 pounds of fresh produce to local food pantries.
When we started our first garden, we went to the Allied Drive food pantry and asked them, what do you want? And so that's what we planted.
Hasbrouck hopes to have raised enough money to buy a piece of land of their own by 2013.
Everybody can do something. Big projects happen from small projects. And so whatever you can do, start doing it.
To learn more about Fitchburg Fields, log on to WKOW.com and click on the Jefferson Award logo. That's also the place to go if you'd like to nominate someone for a Jefferson Award.